Hello, it's me, Mr. Duclos. Happy Tuesday. Today we are going to do lesson 4 in our online math intervention course. We are going to start with page 15 and we are going to solve comparison word problems. So please at this point take out your packet or go online and take a look at it so you can follow along. Okay, by now you should have your packet, so let's just jump right in and look at the example problem first. Maya has 4 hamsters and some mice. She has 3 fewer hamsters than mice. How many mice does Maya have? Well, the key to this problem is the word fewer. What does fewer mean? Well, fewer means that I have less of something. So if we go back to our problem, it tells us that we have 3 fewer hamsters than mice. And we know how many hamsters we have. So we can draw a picture. We have 4 hamsters. Make a little box for hamster. 2, 3, 4. So those are our hamsters. I'll put a little H next to them so you can see that there are hamsters. And then we have mice. But we have more mice than hamsters because we have fewer hamsters. So we can put the same number down. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we know that we have 3 fewer hamsters. Well, if we have 3 fewer hamsters, 3 less hamsters, that means that we have 3 more mice. So we're going to add 3 more mice, I'll put an M for mice, to our picture. 1, 2, 3. And now I can just count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mice. So if you look on our packet, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mice. And then just because we've been learning about it, it asks us to write a number sentence. Well, we had 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we added 3 more. So we have 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. We had our 4 hamsters and 3 mice made it so we had our 7 mice in total. All right, let's see what else the question's asking. So question 1 says, there are 4 fewer markers than crayons. Circle fewer or more to complete each sentence. Well, I want to draw it out first so I really know what's going on. But it doesn't actually give us any numbers for markers or crayons to start with. So I can make up the first number on my own. There are 4 fewer markers than crayons. So I know that there are more crayons. So I'm going to do crayons first. A little C for crayons so I remember. I'm going to give myself 6 crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down here we have markers. Now the only thing that I know about markers is that I have 4 fewer of them. because as it says here, there are 4 fewer markers. And we just went over it, but fewer means less. So another way to say this would be, I have 4 less markers. Well, if I have 6 crayons, that means I only have 2 markers. So we just made up a little problem so that we can see what the question is asking us. Now we should be able to answer the questions very easily. First one says, there are 4 fewer or more markers than crayons. Well, let's look at our picture. We have less markers than we do crayons, and we know that less is the same as fewer. So there are going to be 4 fewer markers than crayons. The next question says, that means there are 4 fewer or more crayons than markers. Well, there's 2 ways we can do this. First is just if we understand the words. If we know that there are 4 fewer markers, that automatically means that there are 4 more crayons. But if you're not there yet, you can always look back at our picture. We can see we have more crayons than we do markers. So that means there are 4 more crayons than markers. Okay, let's go to the next page and the next question. Okay, so let's look at number 2. You should be on page 16. Number 2 says, there are 4 fewer markers than crayons. There are 6 markers. How many crayons are there? Show your work. So we're going to show our work in 2 ways. We're going to draw a picture and we're going to make a number sentence. Let's draw the picture first. So we know that there are 6 markers in total. I'll put my little M so I know if these are my markers. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I know that I have 4 fewer markers than crayons. Fewer means less. So there are 4 less markers than crayons. Well, if there are 4 less markers than crayons, that means there's more crayons. So I'm going to draw the same number as up here. We had 6, so I'll draw 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then I also have to draw 4 more, because there are 4 more crayons than there are markers, or 4 fewer markers than there are crayons. Those are both saying the same thing. So we count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all we have to do is see how many crayons we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we know that we have 10 crayons. So that would have been one way to show your work. But the other way we could show our work is with a number sentence. So if we knew that we had 6 markers, and we knew we had 4 more crayons, because remember, if we have 4 fewer markers, that's the same thing as saying 4 more crayons. I know it's a little confusing, but think about it. They're backwards. If I have less of one thing, that means I have to have more of the other thing. So I have 4 fewer markers means I have 4 more crayons. So in my number sentence, I have my 6 plus my 4 more that I have, and then 6 plus 4 is 10. So either way that you showed your work would have been fine. A number sentence, which gives us the 10, or our picture, which would have equaled 10. Both would work. All right, let's move on to question number 3. Okay, we're going to move on to question number 3. Question number 3 says, there are 8 children standing. There are 3 fewer children standing than sitting. How many children are sitting? Circle the answer. Well, I'm going to draw a picture. So, first thing I know is that there are 8 children standing. I'm going to make a little S so that I know that these are my standing children. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I know that there are 3 fewer children standing than sitting. So if I have 3 fewer children standing, that means I have 3 more sitting. Because remember, they're opposites. So if I have 3 more sitting, I'm going to redraw my people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to add those 3 more. These people are sitting, so I'll do an S-I-T for sit. I have to add 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I can just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So my answer is 11. I'm also going to do it and make that 11 so you can really see it. My answer is 11. So I'm also going to do a number sentence. Like before, we started with 8, and then we added 3, and so that would give us 11. Both ways, the answer comes out to be 11. Let's move on to our final problem. Dara has 12 red counters. She has 7 more red counters than yellow counters. How many yellow counters does Dara have? So they've kind of switched it up on us here. Just had to get my little whiteboard marker. They kind of switched it up on us here. And this time they used the word more right away. So we know that if we have more red counters, then we have less yellow counters. So let's draw our 12 red counters first. Red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We then have 7 more red than yellow. So we're going to have 7 less yellow. So we count it out. That would be, take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with my yellow markers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 5. All right, that is the end of our lesson. Please take the quiz now, and I will be right back in order to go over it with you. Have a good day.